guys? What are y'all doing? This is Jason with Ray of Light Tarot. Here's your ray of light. Ready? Whoosh! Ray of light coming at you. It's coming at you to give you some peace, some love. We're in a high vibe right now. We're about to get these readings going. I've got a little bit of a list going here. Once we get things, kicked off, I'm gonna read off from the list. I've got one, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, 7 people on the list right now. If you would like to get added to the list, I have put the payment app information in the description of the video. There's my girl, Christina Maria. What's up? What's up, Sweet Tooth? Nice to see you. So my name is Jason. You can call me Seva. I'm here to do your micro readings tonight. So anyone who needs guidance from Spirit, we've got a list running here. We'll be on for a little while. I'm going to give you some guidance through tarot and see, what comes through. So, hi, Sharice, I have you on the list. Hey, Kim, I have you on the list. Hey, Diana, I have you on the list as well. Nice to see you all. And thank you for coming in, hitting the thumbs up button, give the video a like so that it properly circulates. There may be some people who want to get in here and get on the list. I'm going to burn just a little bit of this Palo Santo here. We got to get that holy wood burning. Yeah, that's what's up, guys. What's up, Darcy? Thank you. I feel great. It's that cleanse. Oh, you guys, I cheated on the cleanse a little bit. Listen to what happened. Oh my gosh, I have to be honest, right? So, my freaking grandmother. Don't ever move back in with your grandparents, even if it's to help them when they're in palliative care. Don't ever do it, especially if you're single and you want to be able to get a boyfriend. Because I'm on this cleanse, right? Doing great. What does my grandmother do today? She makes a freaking peanut butter cheesecake pie with Oreo cookie crust. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You might as well just put a gun to my head. So, yeah. Actually, guys, I did take a spoon. I took a spoon and I took a tiny little bit on the spoon. All I had was like this much. I just had to taste it, right? Which really is making me want more, right? It's like the forbidden fruit. But yeah, it was really good, that taste. I do love her anyway. Yes, I do. Hey, Rebecca. So I had about just a little bite of it. It was so good. I really want some more. Really want some more. But nah, I'm not gonna throw it away. I think I can make it. Calling in all high vibrational beings of light and love who assist me. Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, Uriel, ancestor spirit guides, thank you for your care, protection, protecting my light, my energy, my vibration, and repelling all darkness, low vibrational entities, and people who come in with bad intentions. May they be repelled from this sacred space. Thank you for protecting and forming a protective circle of light around me and all who come here with good intentions and to share love and light. Thank you for the clear and direct messages tonight for those in need and for the healing guidance for them on their spiritual path. That smells good. Yeah, guys, that Palo Santo trees are endangered. They're on the endangered list. So thank you, Kim. I'm proud of me too. Pat me on the back. You guys, it's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it, right? Okay, so here's my list. I'm going to go over my list right now. Hey, guys, like the video. Click out of the chat and hit the thumbs up button on the video, please. X out of the chat. Hit that little button that has the thumbs up. Okay, so here's the list, guys. We've got Justine H., Diana Creechero, Melinda B., Lisa, Kim, Sharice, and Stephanie P. That's what I've got right now. So I've got 7 people on the list. If you want to get added to the list, you know what to do. You already know what to do. And I do take it via Super Chat, but if you do Super Chat, you have to send me 25 minimum because Super Chat, they're going to hit me for 30%. 30%, y'all. That's what's up. Freedom ain't free. Or something. I don't know. What's up, Kelly Hurley? So, guys, some people, I just wonder, how do they survive in a social world? Like, believe it or not, I'm actually very introverted. I am, or I used to be at least. My natural tendency is to be very introverted. Like, I was so shy in school. Maybe it was because I was abused, but when I was a little kid in school, I was too afraid to ask the teacher to go to the bathroom. I would literally have to like go home with like needing my underwear changed because I would be too afraid to raise my hand to ask if I could go to the bathroom. That's how introverted I was. So my personality, it's more just like I learned in life to just to emote, to emote, right? But it doesn't come naturally for me. And so I do understand it, people who aren't very social, but I swear, guys, like in my Libra video I did a Libra video and I talked about how my Libras woke me up and I was like fake complaining. I was like, you guys got to stop waking me up, man. Y'all are just da 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 da. Well, everyone in the comments, I could tell like 99% of you could tell I was joking. Like I wasn't really, I was like fake complaining. I wasn't really complaining. But somebody put a comment on there and was like, why are you trying to make us feel bad? You're making me feel so guilty. OMG. And I was like, are you kidding me? It's a joke, dude. Like, chill, fam. And then today, somebody was like, why are you complaining so much? I'm like, dude, do I have to like explain to you? That's my humor. It's called dry humor. It's sarcasm, man. Like, how do you survive in the world? Do you only get like the slapstick in your face humor, like the Lucille Ball physical humor? Have you never heard of a little bit of like, come on, man, y'all got to wake up. Wake up. Somebody need to wake y'all up in your sleep. It's called humor, folks. Catch on. But I didn't even say that. I was like, because I'm an adult free male and I can complain if I want to. That's why I'm complaining. Bam. Anyway, so enough about that. Let's talk about you. What do you think about me? No, I'm just kidding. So, guys, let's get started here. I don't want to be on here too long. I've actually been working on readings like nonstop. Intuition should be on point, but I don't want to be up all night. I've got an early day tomorrow, and I've got more to catch up on still, and I've got to go in and do emails tomorrow. So let's go. How rude, Kim. Start a channel on YouTube, and you want to see rude? It's part of the job. Like I deal with at least one or two jackholes every day. You just get used to it. I don't mind that. What I mind is the people who think they like can get involved in your personal stuff and start messaging people with manifestos. That's not cool. But that person's been had a talking to, I think. From what I understand, that person's had a talking to or is about to from some official people. So, oh wow. Well, yeah, say a prayer for me too. I'm in Northeast Florida. I think it's going to hit closer to you though. It's Tropical Storm Dorian. Guys, prayers and good thoughts for anyone in Puerto Rico, the Virgin Islands, in that general area right now. If you or your loved ones are in that area, you know they're in my thoughts and prayers. This is always a tough time of year. Number one, it's my birthday season, and I'm getting older, which I'm actually very thankful to be alive to get older. But number two, it's always the hurricanes. 2 years ago, Hurricane Irma did some real damage to us here. Hey, Jai is here. What's up, Jai? Jai's out of town right now. Jai's vacating with her man. So yeah, 2 years ago, Hurricane Irma hit right on my 40th birthday. Like all my 40th birthday plans were canceled. How could you do that? Natural disaster. Don't you know I'm special? No. But we lost electricity for a week. We had trees down, had to replace a fence. It was a little bit, but no permanent damage and no loss of life. That's the most important thing. So, Michael Maz, what's up? So yeah, looks like this Hurricane Dorian, Tropical Storm Dorian, excuse me, is going to become a hurricane by the time it hits Florida, and where it may make landfall Central Florida area. So yeah, definitely thoughts with you. Good thoughts for safety. Hopefully you'll be okay. You know, I definitely, if anyone that I know is in Orlando, because I have family and friends who watch down there, if you need a place to stay to get up here, you know where I'm at. Holler at your boy. You know we've got room. We've got plenty of room here. So just let me know. All right. And hopefully it will not come here. LOL, Doreen. No, it's Dorian. It's Dorian. Dorian. I think it's Dorian. Dora. Is it Dorian or Doreen? Yeah, I actually had no clue about it until just like this afternoon, to be honest with you. Jai. It's Tropical Storm Dorian, and it's looking to be. I think it's expected to be like a Category 3 hurricane by the time it hits Florida, right? Does anyone know? I don't know. Like it sounds pretty serious. But yeah, that freaking Hurricane Irma around my 40th birthday really ticked me off. Irma. I went and stayed. We didn't have any electricity here for like a week, and after like 24 hours of no electricity, I was at a hotel. I was like, "F this, fuck this, I'm out of here." Hanging by the pool at the hotel. Yeah, hopefully it will. I usually they don't. I don't know. The way we're situated is kind of weird. Like I'm right on the beach, but we're situated like kind of like the coast of Florida goes. It like has an indention up on the northeast part where we are, and it seems like they don't usually do a direct hit here for some reason. Maybe it's like the Gulf Stream. I don't know. I don't know all the technical BS about it, but maybe that's why. So, yeah, keep your thoughts with us. Good thoughts, guys. Especially people in Central Florida, like Orlando area. That's where it might be kind of tough. Daytona Beach or a little south of there. So should I be here or watching the news? No, it's not going to hit today. It's still down in like the Virgin Islands. It's like about to hit Puerto Rico, Virgin Islands area. It hasn't even hit there yet. I don't think so. You're good. You're good. You know, if you live like in Florida, if you deal with hurricanes every year, you know, you wait till you absolutely know it's going to hit and you have like about 12 hours to get the F out of Dodge. You just don't, there's no reason to like panic or do anything because those things change directions and everything. There's just no reason to worry about it until the last minute. I mean, be prepared with supplies and stuff, but other than that, well, then you know, Virginia, same thing. You just kind of wait and see. You take a wait and see approach. I'm trying to pay it forward to donate for any two people on live. Oh, that's very nice. My only problem is I cannot log in to Cash App or PayPal. Can I mail transfer email or something? Do you want to make a donation here on the super chat? Be safe. That's very sweet, Nicole. Are you guys still driving around, Jai? It's like dinner time now out there, isn't it? Is Jai still here? Nicole. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and start my list off. And AM would like a reading, Nicole. I'm loving this Mars energy in Virgo, Mars in Virgo. I don't know, like I was a little worried about it because I've been kind of behind and like overwhelmed with work, which I'm so grateful for because like I said, guys, I'm trying to move and I'm really trying to put money away. But it's really working well for me so far. So far this Mars in Virgo energy is for me. Like I love it. I just feel good. I feel like focused. My readings are going really well. Guys, you need to think about getting a the Map of Destiny or What Makes You Magic reading. I've done a couple of them so far. They are coming out so amazed. Like they are the best readings. I want somebody to do one for me. All right, Justine, you're first on the list, Justine. What's your question, hon? Is Justine here? If Justine's not here, next is Diana. I know Diana's here. There it is. Thanks, Justine. Yeah, Rebecca, they're really fun to do too. Like, I really like doing them, and it's really cool. You know, I pull from like 12 different decks, and there's a theme that just comes through for like your life purpose and what you're doing here and your levels of mastery, and it's really cool. It always has a really strong theme comes through. I mean, it doesn't surprise me. It's just really cool to see it happen with that many different decks of cards. I've never done a reading like that. Would like to know, if possible, when my hubby will get the transfer we have been waiting for. This would be to join us in a different city. Okay. When and if and when is Justine's husband going to be getting the transfer that she's waiting on him to get? Is there any news on that or anything she needs to know about that? I'm pulling from, what is this? Oh, Arcane. I've got the Arcanum deck in my hand. It's a good deck. There's definitely some delay here. The Ace of Wands is at the bottom of my deck and it's in reverse, Justine. That definitely is reflective of a delay of some kind. You've also got the Seven of Pentacles. Again, this is about waiting for something for timing to be right. It's almost like waiting for a harvest and it's not time yet, but there's work this is about like knowing that you just have to wait for something. Like you can't give up on it because it's got to happen. So when it comes to potentially a move or waiting for a transfer of some kind, I do feel like this is like there's a reason. Just remember, there's a reason it hasn't come through yet. The sun is here, so it's a good outcome. You know, this is a major arcana, and it's the sun is representative of like good outcome, happiness, like not just a good outcome, it's like like the best outcome. The sun represents happiness, clarity. It's like it's seeing things clearly, whereas the moon represents things being hidden. The sun represents a real happiness and a clarity of purpose. Also, there's like a childlike energy here. So I think there's some reason that this is taking its time. Maybe it could be something as simple as you're going to appreciate it more when it finally comes, but it feels like it's a little heavier than that. Also, and I'm not sure why this is. The Three of Swords is here and the Five of Cups reversed. So there's some sort of heart healing or there's this period of time between the transfer. And for you, I don't know for your spouse what this is about. For you, it's got to do with like a heart healing so that there's a real appreciation when this transfer comes through. Like sometimes absence makes the heart grow fonder type of thing, but it's deeper than that. It's about some sort of healing. It's a familial healing here that's happening and it's going to make this thing happen exactly like it's supposed to and it's going to bring a lot of happiness for you both. But there's like this, this is broken heart energy, the Three of Swords. So it's very strange to me. It's like this has to happen in a sort of a certain time because right now there is a real healing taking place that's going to make. I don't want to compare this to anything in my personal life. What could I compare it to? That's not a good example. What would be a good? Okay, so it's kind of like you hear these stories about people who fall in love and then they get separated. Someone has to maybe go off to war or they get separated going to different colleges. Something as everyday as that. But when they come back together, it's in perfect timing. And it's because they had to have, sometimes you have to have that time away from somebody to really recognize just how much you love and appreciate them. And I'm not sure that that's the case in your situation, that it's about something like that. But there's something healing during this time that's going to make it all the better when it comes through. And I definitely feel like with the Ace of Swords in reverse, there's a delay. It's not like, it's going to happen anytime. There's an actual concerted effort by the universe to make this not happen, not just yet. But I know it's going to happen, or you wouldn't have the Sun or the Seven of Pentacles here. These things wouldn't be here if it wasn't going to happen. So he's definitely going to get the transfer you're going to get, or whatever you're wanting. The heart's desires are going to sort of intersect here at the right time. But there's a delay that's actually very much supposed to be delayed right now. But it's it's a necessity for healing to take place. I love the sun being here, though. That's really good news. And so just know that the future is really bright, but whatever you're going through in the moment, kind of address the need to just sit in it, to sort of accept it and sit in this present moment you're in, because that's when the miracles happen. The miracles happen when you surrender to whatever your circumstances are in this moment, right? Diane, thank you, Justine. Good luck with your move. I know he's going to be transferred soon. I think that as soon as you both sort of surrender to the circumstances, that'll allow this thing to shift. Diana, you're next on the list. What's your question, sweetheart? And then next will be Melinda. Is Melinda here? Diana, then Melinda. I think I'm going to use my Thoth Tarot too. I missed the Thoth Tarot. I haven't used this one in a while. You're so welcome. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the opportunity to read for you. Yeah, those of you who are waiting on a reading or a follow-up reading, things like that, I got a few messages from people today. I mentioned it in my video earlier. I'll mention it again. In the next couple days, everything is going to be caught up. So if you've been waiting a while, I apologize for the wait, but thank you for your patience. It's going to be caught up soon. I'm getting there. I'm getting there a lot quicker than I was now, so you shouldn't be waiting much longer. All right, so I don't know if Diana, I know Diana is here. What's your question, Diana? Are you still here? Thank you, Thoth Tarot. Blessings. Where's Diana? Diana C. Diana C. I thought I saw Diana in here. Diana? She was in here. All right, I'm going to skip Diana since maybe she left. So next we'll do Melinda. Melinda, are you here? And if Melinda's not here, Lisa, you're next after Melinda. So anybody, like, you guys know how I get. Like, anyone who wants to put their question up, put your question up, guys. We got Diana, Melinda, Lisa, Kim. Whoever puts their question up next, I'm going to go to. Lisa it is. Okay, I have a new man trying to enter my life. So far, so good. But is he capable of the level of intimacy that I desire? I'm Vedic Cancer and he is Aries. I don't do Vedic, I do Western, but that's fine too. So Western, you would be, what, are you Leo in Western? Or Vedic? Is it Vedic or Vedic? I don't know how you pronounce it even. I've read about them both, and I understand the pluses and minuses about them both, but I stick with Western. It just resonates for me. I know, Melinda, I see yours, but Lisa's is up ahead of yours on my chat at least, so I got to go with hers. I'm coming back to you. Don't worry, Melinda. Is Lisa's person capable of the level of intimacy that she desires? What's the outlook for this situation? All right. All right. Diana, hang in here because I'm waiting on to do your question. I've been calling on you, so you were next, but I'm gonna have to come back to you, Diana, after I do this person. So please put your question up when I'm ready for you. The Emperor. So he's coming out as the Emperor. Lisa, what this tells me is that he's someone who goes after what he wants, but he's also going to be hardcore stubborn, especially in this deck. The Emperor's sitting in his throne. All right, when I see the Emperor sitting, which is in 90% of traditional tarot, he's sitting. That's someone who's not a budger. They're not much of a budger, but you do have the Knight of Cups. So this person is willing to make concessions for you. No, to compromise for you. They are willing to do that. What else do we have here? Yeah, the Four of Swords, which is known as the Truce card in the Thoth Tarot. So that's really good. And abundance, okay? Three of Cups. That's abundance. So I really like this energy here. Yeah, Dominion's in reverse also. So this is really good energy, Lisa. I get the feeling really strongly that this person absolutely is willing. Well, somebody let Diana know she may be on a delay or something. So with your person, Lisa, I really feel like they are willing to compromise. That's a big thing in a relationship. And not just compromise, but, you know, make the compromises and give you what you need. But so don't be afraid to ask this person, or not to ask, to tell this person what you need. from them, what you desire in the relationship. You know, you've got the Magician card coming out here. The Magician card, or at the bottom of the deck here. The Magician is all about manifesting the life you want. So it's really important that you speak up and express what you want. You know, an emperor person, somebody who comes out as the emperor, like I said, they can be really stubborn and hard to deal with at times. I mean, look at this person. They don't look like they're rushing to make anyone so happy, right? But the Knight of Cups right beside that, and then these other cards, but and also just the Emperor energy in and of itself, although unwilling to maybe compromise sometimes, they're also someone who, once they make a decision to give you what you want, they're going to do it. They're going to go after it really hard, okay? So just be aware of that. All right, Diana, I'm doing a reading. I don't think we're on the same time zone. I'm doing a reading right now. Just hold. I'm gonna come back to you after I do this reading, Diana. Four of Cups, but six. Okay, so I do like this. Like I said, this. Look at this. You've got the Six of Wands here. So this is really good. This is like someone is going to find, I think you both are going to find victory in this situation, but there is some kind of an energy to not be so cooperative, but it's temporary right now. The Four of Cups is here. And I think this actually may be your energy, Lisa. This is a reflection of you being a little unsatisfied with the situation because you feel like you're not getting the type of cooperation and maybe compromise that you desire in the relationship, or him being exactly what you want. The Ace of Cups is here at the bottom of the deck. A lot of times that's about a new beginning in love. This isn't so much a new beginning in love, but this is like pushing into a new experience together, and it feels good. Especially the Knight of Cups coming out in the Thoth Tarot for him, and that not compromise, the truce card, the Four of Swords. There's a lot of healing potential in this connection as you are honestly expressing what you need and what you feel. Doesn't mean you've got to be so dramatic about it. Just be very emotionally honest in expressing what it is you need and what you feel. And I think that's going to open up a conversation for you to get what you want. Now, if this person's not showing you that they're interested in talking, maybe save it for a time when they are. The Emperor can be someone who is, like I said, very moody, very caught up in their own moods, their own energy. That's Aries energy. Like, just, you know this person and how they are. If that describes his energy, you know how to deal with that already. So, you know, pick and choose your battles wisely. But yes, this is someone who, believe it or not, is willing and able and capable of compromise in this situation and being more of what you need when it comes to emotionally available and emotionally present. Thank you, Lisa. Okay, Diana, go ahead and put yours up because you were next on the list. And then Melinda, I'll come back to you after Diana. Diana said she already put it up, but I didn't see it on there. So go ahead and put yours up again, Diana. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. Hey, Isha, nice to see you. Ooh, I've got a Tower card coming out for me. Oof, I shouldn't even be shuffling these cards for myself right now. Yikes. I hope it's not the Hurricane. Is it the Hurricane? It's not the Hurricane. When her writing career will take off. She must be on a delay still. I guess she didn't understand to go forward to the end of the video. Guys, if it ever appears you're on a delay, you know you just need to like leave and come back or refresh, or even you can take the little red line and push it to the end. You can actually look at your screen and see if you're on a delay, right? Just so you know. What's up with her writing career? Guys, I'm working on a book deal. Pretty exciting. I really shouldn't even talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it. Okay. So you've got the Magus, which is the Magician, okay, and the Strength card. And also the Wealth card, or Ten of Pentacles. This is really good news. So I don't know the when of it, but I know that it's going to happen really nicely. And for you, it's about sort of, here's the thing. When it comes, we know this. I think we all know this by now, but it's something you have to remind yourself. When it comes to manifesting, the way to manifest something is to leave it alone. If you really want something to work, you kind of have to stop working at it. You just have to like put it on the shelf, and leave it alone for a while. That's how things manifest. When you're like affirming, affirmations, prayers, thinking about, willing, I'm willing it. That's not manifesting. That's just freaking obsessing and worrying. Like, that's not manifesting. Manifesting is just very simply spending about 20 seconds feeling what it's going to feel like to have that thing, releasing the idea to your God, to the universe, saying thank you, and then putting it on the shelf and forgetting about it. That's manifesting. I mean, granted, if it's to get a book deal or whatever, yeah, you got to write your book still, right? But I mean, as far as any other thought that you put into the energy behind making it happen, no. You just know, you trust, and you just do your part. Because it's all here. It says it's going to happen. You've got the Ten of Pentacles, which is freaking amazing, Diana. It's going to happen. The Ten of Pentacles, the Magus is the magician. You are being told to manifest this, that what you manifest will come in. So I just went over with you. I know how to manifest. I'm pretty good at manifesting, I have to say. And that's my secret. That's literally what I do. Sometimes I make a list of of actions I need to take. Yeah. But I literally just feel it, imagine it, that feeling of having whatever that thing is, that career, that home, that whatever. I just feel it for about 20 seconds. And then I let it go and I say thank you. And I just kind of put it on my little imaginary shelf of things that I have, but they haven't manifested yet, but I know they're coming, and I forget about it and I go about my daily business. That's manifesting. It's that simple. And that the reason I'm saying that is with the Magician card, it's literally the universe telling you, you can manifest this and that's what you need to do. And it's going to be good. It's Ten of Pentacles. Look at that. That's not good. That's amazing. That's great. That's wealth, health, abundance. But the Strength card is also here, which has to do with balancing. So there's an energy of needing to balance, okay? The Strength card can be about sort of taming the beast, if you will. It can be like an energy inside you that's coming up that's maybe unbalanced, or something that's like that. When your desire gets so strong that it's almost overwhelming, that's good, but you have to temper that with a knowing and a trust that you're getting that thing you're manifesting. And when you truly believe the universe is going to deliver that thing to you, you are able to kind of stop thinking about it and just put it on the shelf and let it go, because you trust, you believe, you trust. It doesn't even need to come up in your thoughts, right? So we got Sherry and Laura, Erica, Sherry and Laura. I think that was it. Right, Diana, you were on a delay, but like going forward, when you're on a delay, just never mind. So that's the answer, and I hope that gives you some guidance, Diana. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. Thanks, Rebecca. All right, so next is Melinda. Go ahead and throw your question back up, Melinda, please. I think I'm going to close the list, guys. Yeah, I have you on, Stephanie. I already added you when you let me know. Christina, will you close the list for everyone? So from here on out, any donations will be refunded or fulfilled tomorrow or the next day if you don't want to be refunded. I want an update on my DM energy. Please don't yell at me. I'm sorry. I'm not going to yell at you, Melinda. You guys know how I am. I'm really just kidding, though. I mean, I get impatient, but it's just my personality. I'm a Virgo. What do you want? What do you want me to be pretending like I'm not frustrated? Wouldn't you rather just be like, okay, I know Jason's going to give it to me straight. He's going to get annoyed and I'm going to know it. Than me being really annoyed inside and thinking, stupid people. But I'm like, oh, you guys, take your time. I don't mind. Take your time. No, you'd rather me be like, hurry up. I'm moving on to the next person. That's how I am. I don't like people to kiss my ass. I want people to tell me what's up to my face. Tell me. To give it to me straight or don't give it to me at all. What are the current energies for Melinda and her DM? Okay, Nicole. sort of the same energy that we were just talking about regarding manifesting that book deal for Diana. You've got similar energies. You've got some really good energy here, right? But then you've got the worry card, which is just holding it all up. You've got the Fool, which is like this awesome energy of like a beginning, something really nice starting, and just the universe saying, we've got your back. Be ready to jump when it's time. The Ace of Wands, which is like a passionate new beginning. But then you've got this worry card, and then behind the worry card is the strife card. So it's like this is literally, and the Hierophant's there. So it's like it's blocking this destined thing is being blocked by a lot of mental energy of worry. Like there's a lot of thinking about this over. It's like a loop. It's loop. See, I don't know if you guys can. See all the loops in this card. It's like a mental loop. What you've got to do is, because your vibration's good, like it looks like your vibration's pretty high, but there's like a mental loop that you're not able to break free from where you're thinking about this a lot. Yeah, the looping. What you might want to keep a journal of like 5 to 10 things that you want to do to fill your mind and your time that have absolutely nothing to do with your twin soul journey, so that you're not thinking about it at all, except in those moments where you absolutely can't help it, because a lot of times you can't help it, but this is more than can't help it. This is something that you're going to have to distract yourself from, because it's blocking. I mean, the cards literally say it's actually blocking the new beginning from coming in. And I don't know why that happens, but I know it's true that like we block our manifestations when we put too much thought or energy into them. There's something to that. I've experienced it myself in other manifestations, and I've experienced it, how manifestations do work. Now, granted, when it comes to like a twin soul journey, you can't manifest that reunion because it's another person and their free will, but you can manifest the right circumstances. And what I'm getting here is the universe is saying with the Ace of Wands and the Fool that the circumstances on your part are there. Vibrationally, it's high, it's good, but there's too much mental overthinking about this or something that has to do with this. It's like a fluctuation between knowing it's going to work out and then worrying that it's not. Knowing it's going to work out and then worrying that it's not. They want you to keep your gauge attuned to the knowing. The more your gauge is attuned to the knowing, you're going to think about it less. And the thing is, though, Melinda, the thinking too much, if you understand this completely, because I promise this is the truth, that worrying and that thinking too much is literally the thing that's going to cause it to not happen. So if you understand that, like clearly, that's really the only thing at this point. That's the thing that will stop it. So like, just like you've got to get yourself to convince and understand that, like, okay, I need to stop thinking about this because that's the very thing that's stopping it from happening. Like that's the only thing that will stop it from. No, you've got to meditate. Not you. You don't need to meditate more. You must meditate more, because if meditating helps you clear your mind, and it should, it helps most all of us. Then that's the thing you've got to do, because I'm telling you, like I don't know how else to tell you. The Ace of Wands and the Fool are here, but it's not going to happen until you've got that mind cleared and just at peace. You've got to, because without that, it's like it absolutely is supposed to happen, and it absolutely can happen if you do the things you need to do, like meditate and clear your mind, and it absolutely won't happen unless you do. Like it won't, it can't. This will stand in the way, and it is. So do that. I mean, it's worth it. This is your life. It's worth forcing yourself to do yourself a favor and meditate, right? It's worth it. It's worth it, and it's good for you anyway. Even if it wouldn't do these amazing help you manifest this amazing thing going on in your life, it's worth it anyway. It's really good, and you're gonna feel a lot more powerful too. Your vibration's high though, so whatever you're doing something right, because you're coming out high vibing. Any other guidance on that? There it is. Yeah, you've got the Judgment card, so you're. No, I haven't seen any emails recently. Well, I haven't seen any emails since yesterday, and those were emails that were back from. I have to go back to the oldest. So any emails that have been sent recently, I'm still getting to it, guys. I'm sorry, it's been bad. I'm getting there. I'm almost there, guys. The Judgment card is saying that as far as like other guidance for you, this is saying like that awakening, this is just, you've had part of your awakening. You're still in that awakening phase. So like as you meditate more, you're going to see your awakening go to a whole new level too. It's really good energy though. I think just really work on the overthinking things. And it's almost only natural to do that, but that really is going to be standing in the way of you getting what you want here. So make sure to do anything you can in your power to stop yourself when you notice yourself doing it. Like write down or make a point to step outside of your emotions and your thoughts, because you're in that wheel of emotions affecting thoughts, thoughts affecting emotions, emotions affecting thoughts, thoughts affecting emotions. We all do that, right? That's where you're at. And so I think you're doing that thing where you're changing your thoughts and you're making it positive, which is raising your vibe, because you know you can feel that it's right and it's going to work inside, but you're not you're still focused too much on it. The trick is, now that you've raised the vibe, to shift your focus onto something that has absolutely nothing to do with this person. Just anything to do with them. Because you can't stop thinking about somebody you love this much, but you can definitely shift the focus away from that energy, so that, like, make a deal with yourself. Like, anytime that person comes to my mind, I'm going to snap myself with a rubber band. I don't know. I'm grateful. I actually have been very fortunate. I don't, I mean, on my twin soul journey, I don't have that kind of a problem. Like, I've been very fortunate this go around of separation. I just haven't. I've just been really, like, selfish, I guess. I've been really selfish, but it feels good. Be selfish. There's the answer. There it is. Be selfish. Be selfish. Be selfish. All right, Kim, you are next on the list. What's up, Kim? Guys, the list is closed. The list is closed. I'm taking Anne, but the list is closed for anyone else. Moon Pie. The list is closed. Thank you, Sambath. The list is closed. Okay, Kim, are you still here? Kim, what's your question? Hey, Nicole, what's up? Kim. Okay, so instead of Kim, we will move on to Charisse. Oh, there's Kim. Charisse, you're next. Have yours ready too. And then Stephanie P. Big money, etc. I have done amazing things in my Capricorn life this year, but the last thing she predicted was a soulmate connection here. She said August is up. Okay. My question is, there it is. I have so many. A reading I had in February with my reader. Had to. I'm not understanding your question. Do you guys see the question? In either one of those? I don't see the question. Maybe I need my glasses. Uh, is he here? Oh, okay. So you're asking about a soul. So your question is basically, okay, is your soulmate going to be returning? Thank you, Nicole. Nicole's been doing this a while. Where's the soulmate? That's the question. Where is her soulmate? Where's Kim's soulmate? What's going on with Kim's soulmate? You're in a cycle. You're in a weird cycle right now with somebody that's got to do with you being on a solitary journey of connecting to your heart space. There's some core wound is not healed for you. They're watching you though, whoever this person is. Yeah, there's got to be a real death to this cycle you're in. Is this somebody you already know, or are you like waiting for this person to just show up in your life? Is this somebody you're waiting on returning? Because this feels like an energy of somebody returning. They are going to come in Knight of Swords, but first there has to be a complete end to the cycle. The Death card represents. So the Death card is like, it's not like. So here's the thing. The Death card is not like, okay, I'm changing some things in my life. The Death card is like something has to come to a complete end for something new to begin. So if this is someone returning or if this is someone new that's coming in, there's something that has to end still. This is your major arcana Death. That's scorpionic energy, and it's an energy of death, rebirth, new beginnings, new life, but it has to start with the falling away of something. Something hasn't fallen away. You've got someone in your life that's still hanging on to you, that watches you on social media or somewhere, maybe in the workplace. It's somebody who's really interested in you, and it's someone who you may have dated. I don't know who this is, but the Page of Swords is not a great energy. They're really attracted to you physically. You do have this Knight of Swords coming in. Knight of Swords isn't the best energy either for me, but it's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, and it's someone who wants to like express their truth, like they're probably going to be like, really, this is the way it is and you need to get this to, how people, that kind of energy. So I don't know who this is, but that's blocking your soulmate coming in. You've got, there's someone you haven't walked away from completely, energetically speaking. Look at that. Every card is saying that to me. 2 8s though, this is karmic. This is karmic, and this is something that you're supposed to be going through right now. You've got 2 8s, and the 8 is a number, it's that infinity, it's abundance, okay? This is something that's supposed to be happening here, and as you're walking away from your past, listen, let me, I don't want you to get freaked out by this, because it may not be, this is the vibe I'm getting. It may be something like if you knew who it was, you'd be like, oh, him. You know what I mean? It may not be that or that person. It may not be that big. It doesn't feel like something like really creepy. It just feels like someone who really cared about you. Like, I get it though. Like, I get that way too, where I'm like, ooh, creepy. But when it's someone like you love them, they love you, and you know that it's like, they just love me too much. Like, you're kind of just like, it's okay. Like, it's not. It doesn't feel like something creepy so much as just someone where you're like, I just don't feel that. Like I don't feel that. But you haven't been able to walk away from something. There's like this energy of walking away completely. I don't know. It's like somebody who's on the bench or something. I don't know how to describe this any differently. But there's like some kind of truth that has to be expressed here, because whoever the soulmate is, and it looks like they're a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn energy, which is King of Pentacles and the Chariot, they are moving in towards you. But it could have to do with them moving and not you. Someone's moving here, making some kind of movement. Okay. Eight of Wands represents movement as well. Movement, forward, communication. There's a lot of change, shift, movement. But it seems like for you, you've got to really allow something to come to an end. I would do like an energy clearing if I were you. To do like some sort of an energy clearing ceremony. Or if you don't do rituals or ceremonies, just do like set an intention of like clearing your energy. Take like a long salt bath, clear your energy. Set that intention that you're clearing your energy of any past experiences or relationships, and any cords need to be cut. You know who it is. Oh God, that's why it's creepy. Okay. Well, this person's like, that's the thing. I didn't want to like make it any worse than it may be. This person's definitely like watching you. Okay. Like that, I can feel they're watching you. So just know that. He thinks he's in your life still. This is definitely someone watching. Now, like I said, I don't get the energy that it feels like it's someone who wants to harm you in any way. It feels like they actually really care about you, but it is maybe a little possessive. So that's not good, right? Yeah, it is. It is sad. I mean, it's tough. It's tough. The only thing I'm really getting about not a twin soul, a soulmate or someone who you have that connection with that could be coming in is someone maybe King of Pentacles energy. You'll have a very stable relationship, and they'll be very financially abundant as well as just balanced and dependable and reliable. They're not coming in yet though. They're in reverse. You've got to do some kind of clearing of your energy. What's sad about that is it stops other people from coming in sometimes when we've got an attachment like that, even though you're not the one attached, it's that other person. It's tough. Well, he's got an image of you as a possession of his, so be aware of that. Sure, thank you, Kim. Charisse is next. Charisse, go ahead and throw your question up if you're ready, Charisse. Cord cutting works for most things, most relationships. However, it does not appear that it works for twin souls. I've tried it with my twin soul. Tried to cut cords from him a couple of times. It doesn't seem to work because I still was feeling the connection pretty strong. But I don't know. I've heard it doesn't work with twin souls anyway. Maybe I knew that ahead of time and that's why it didn't work. I don't know. Who knows how much of that stuff is like your consciousness that causes that, right? I don't know. A lot of signs, spirits about pregnancy, babies, motherhood feels out of nowhere. Okay, let's see. Okay, okay, Sharice, let's see. You're most welcome, Kim. Good luck with breaking that attachment. What are you trying to get through to Sharice, Spirit? What is her guides trying to clarify to her? It's about Mother Earth. It's not about motherhood like you having a child. It's about Mother Earth and your spiritual journey. I know that right off the bat, but I can't figure out quite what yet. So let's see what comes through. You've got two men, two soulmates, two men really attached to you, by the way. King of Wands and King of Cups. It's two men. It's not one man coming in two different energies. This is two different men. I don't know if you're aware of that. There's two guys. Both contenders. Seems like you are aware because you've got the Four of Cups here as well. So just saying, you don't have to tell us. You're trying to focus on your coins, like on making money or on your money somehow. So I feel like with the stuff about motherhood and children, babies, what it's about is a couple things. It's really about Mother Earth, your spiritual journey, and about recognizing your relationship to the cycles, the seasons of the earth, and what's happening in life, regardless of whether you're actually getting pregnant and having kids. There's some big changes coming in your life, and it's about like starting new. Because you've got at the bottom of the deck the Seven of Pentacles. That's an energy of waiting to like reap the benefits of something. It's like you've put all this work into something and it hasn't paid off yet. It's like it's gestating, it's growing. I don't know who these two energies are, the King of Wands and the King of Cups. They're both very strong energies, and neither one is someone that you neither one is someone that either you're with or that you have decided you're going to be with. I don't know what this is because with you it's the Four of Cups. It's like you're not getting what you want from either of these guys, or you're not sure you want either. I'm not sure what it is, but the Four of Cups is an energy of either being bored or not sure or confused or resisting something. There's some kind of like there's someone else out here that I'm really waiting for, or maybe it's one of them, but they're the one that you want isn't here. There's like an energy of dissatisfaction here. And I know with the motherhood stuff, it's like about Mother Earth, and it's about think of the earth and the cycles and how seasons change and things replenish. It's saying to you like there's going to be a fresh start where everything becomes new. It's kind of like how everything becomes new again. Um, it's it's kind of like watching winter turn to spring. Whatever you're putting the work into, they want you to know it is going to pay off, especially with the Seven of Pentacles here. These two are both about like, yeah, sometimes it takes time, but it's going to come back around and you are going to have victory here. The Six of Wands represents a victory. I feel like this is what I'm feeling like. Your DM is the one who's coming King of Wands, and then this King of Cups is someone else who wants to have a relationship with you, but you're not interested in. So what you're going to have to do in this situation is really understand that there's victory here. There is going to be a reconciliation, the type of union that you deserve in this, but it doesn't come without sacrifice. Number one, just the fact that there are two energies showing up in your reading, that tells me you've really got to be clear with what the intention you're setting to the universe is. Not 95% clear, and then 5% of the time you're like, I just want to be happy, send me anyone. Like, really set your intention clearly, at least for now. Be open to whatever's coming in for you, but set your intention very clearly what you want from the universe. Thank you to whoever just donated. I appreciate it. But the list is, oh, Kim, thank you so much. That's very sweet of you. So, so kind. Thank you. So yeah, what I feel, Charisse, is that it's really important for you to be open to what the universe is sending for you, but manifest like a mofo. Like, set your intention clearly and really, really don't, right now at least, in the near future, don't vacillate or get thrown off of center of what it is you want. Be very clear about that with the universe so that you can give it a chance to give you what you want, okay? Probably the most real thing I've heard in 10 years. What is? Oh, that's very nice. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't do the fake readings up in here. We don't do that. We're gonna give it to you straight, no chaser. Um, That person did alarm me a little bit, but I really don't think they have bad intentions for you, Kim, by the way. So, Charisse, just really set it clearly, okay? Set it really clearly what it is you want, your intentions, okay? And make sure that you do that because it's not, I don't feel like it's about children. It could be, and it could be the promise of that future and having children and everything else. It feels like it's more of a promise for the future than a right now thing. Especially if that's your DM and you're not in union fully yet, you don't want to be getting pregnant and then having a situation where somebody feels trapped in the situation, right? You want to come unconditionally toward each other. And then Stephanie P, you're next. Thank you, Cherise. Stephanie P and then Stephanie S. Both Stephanies are next. Stephanie P or Stephanie S, whoever can put their question up. We'll go ahead and move right on. And then we've got Erica, Sherry, Laura, Ann, and then I'll do AM. I think AM wanted to get on the list for the donated read. Looking for some guidance. What messages would Spirit have for me tonight? What message do you have for Stephanie P tonight, Spirit? Ooh. Queen of Pentacles. Eight of Cups. You've got to walk away from something that you don't want to walk away from. There's something you don't want to let go of, but it's time. Regarding love. But it seems like you're already, are you single right now? This is something where you're not wanting to let go of something, but it's already kind of let go of you. I'm not sure what this is about. Let me see. The Devil. Yeah, see, this is not, yeah, okay. It definitely has let go of you because you've got the Five of Pentacles as an overall energy. So there's something leaving you feeling left out in the cold or isolated. Maybe a past relationship or a recent relationship or something that never worked out the way you wanted. But you've got to let go of this because you've got good things coming in with the Queen of Pentacles. And really, for some reason, there's a call for you right now to focus on your abundance. And as you do that, you've got the Hanged Man, which is becoming enlightened through taking a pause and not doing a lot of movement. You're going to break free from this devil energy, Capricorn energy, but toxicity here. And as you break free from that and stop feeling left out and isolated, that's going to give you the chance for new beginnings, for whatever's meant for you to come in. Whether it's that relationship may be meant for you in the future, but it's not meant for you right now because you're not only being called to have faith, you're being called to literally walk away from something that's already walked away from you. So I have let enough distance of the Capricorn. I love him. So you've got to let him, yeah, you've just got to let it go. You can love him and you will always love him, but clearly I'm getting a really like strong message of right now. Doesn't mean later on or next month or whenever. The energy could change, but right now, in order for anything good to happen, it's important to truly let go of this person. I know it is. Was it? It's really important to let go of this person right now, Stephanie. Like, truly let go. Um, you're not letting go of the love. You're not letting go of this how special the connection is. you're just letting go of any idea that there's a chance for it to change right now, because right now there's so many good things the universe wants to send in for you, and a big part of it's going to come from the enlightenment you glean from really focusing on yourself. And I mean, the universe is saying you're the Queen of Pentacles. That's a pretty abundant, amazing energy. So if this person doesn't want to be in a relationship with you right now, that really is their loss, and you have to recognize that. And you are not losing out, because this person wouldn't properly value you at this time, apparently. So you wouldn't really be getting what you deserve, and the universe isn't going to settle for this. Now, if this person is meant to come back into your life in the future, that's a whole nother story. But you can't even get to the future, whether it's with them or not, and even if it is with them, unless you first let go of them now. And I can see you're trying to, but you're not. It's like your heart and your head are at odds. So you don't want to be in this energy any longer, though. This energy is not serving you. This person is not interested in taking any movement. They're not sharing their feelings at all. The moon. So what it is like energetically, your heart's wanting to walk toward them. But when you walk away in the Eight of Cups, you're walking toward your Nine and Ten of Cups. And if you walk toward this person, you're going back to like Five of Cups energy, unfortunately. The future's bright, though. That's the thing. The future's bright. You don't have a lot happening right now. Right now, what Spirit wants you to know is that it's okay not to be making any big moves. It's okay to slow down and really nurture yourself. And that you're going to get a lot of enlightenment and abundance flowing in by doing that. By taking the time to do that, that's going to allow Spirit to really spoil you in ways that you haven't allowed Spirit. You haven't allowed the universe to spoil you in the ways that it needs and wants to right now. So allow the universe to do that by truly letting go of this and giving yourself a little nurturing and a break, because that's what's trying to come in for you right now for sure. Okay? Thank you, Stephanie. Stephanie S., you're up. What's your question? What advice do you have for Stephanie regarding this move? You're welcome, Stephanie P. Good luck. It's going to get easier. Wow. Okay, so you definitely need to keep working on yourself, because well, you're never done working on yourself, but you're almost done with this phase of healing that you're in. You're almost done there, and as you do that and that comes to an end, look at this. You're going to be conflicted in a good way. You've got three energies coming in, three different guys. You've got the King of Swords, the King of Cups, the King of Wands. These don't all have to be guys or suitors. They're three separate energies, three separate soul connections, though, that are all kings. So that's strong, mature energies, okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. These are strong, and then you're showing as being a little conflicted, a tug of war within you. So, but it feels really good. Like, this is a good sort of confusion to be in. Like, you're going to have a lot of options coming towards you in the near future. That's what this is bringing, okay? That's the answer, is that's what the relocation is bringing. It's saying, like, you need to do this because you're going to have so many options before you as you do that. And if this is also representing a sort of a split decision right now about whether or not to make the change, make it. Change is always good, and it comes through really clear for you as an abundant change, okay, and leading to something really nice. So don't doubt that or be afraid to do that, okay? Yeah, you're coming into a real nice mingling with another energy, someone that you're going to have a really nice relationship with, and you're going to be the one who's feeling very strong. So definitely do it. You're going to have a lot of options coming in. You got three kings here. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that, and you're the one with the options, and you're the one getting to make the decision she wants to make. So that's really the answer, is you're just going to have a lot of options. I don't see like one of these being better than the other because they're saying the option is up to you. So it's like having three soulmates come in, potential soulmates come in, and you just deciding who you vibe best with and what you want. You know, it's going to be like this road, or this road, and all three are viable options. That's a good problem to have. That's a good dilemma to have, okay? Options are a good thing. So I like it. Thank you, Stephanie. Erica, you're next. Is Erica still here? We got Erica, Sherry, Laura, Ann, and then AM. What's the update on the energies between Erica and Jillian? That flew out. High Priestess, that's always a good sign. Divine Feminine energy. Ten of Pentacles. Wow, yeah. Okay, this is good. Wow, yes, 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 yes. The Magician is in reverse. So the only bad news is that the Magician is in reverse. The good news is the Magician is here. Okay, I like this. So that's your Divine Masculine. I don't know who's the Divine Masculine between you and Jillian, but whoever is the Divine Masculine is a little bit upside down right now, and that's because they're going through a major transformation because the Star card is here, and it's leading to the Ten of Pentacles. So it doesn't. Yeah, I figured it was hers because she's the runner. The runner is usually the Divine Masculine. Like a lot of people message me and they're like, I'm so glad to get a reading from a Divine Masculine. I'm like, oh, sweetie, I'm not the Divine Masculine here. I mean, I probably am not because I would have been the chaser or the first person to awaken myself. So yeah, I'm pretty sure my twin soul would be the Divine Masculine, even though I'm way more masculine than him. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so it's not really about that, guys. It's about your soul, right? So in this case, your Divine Masculine, she's upside down here. She's not in her power, is basically all that means. You are in your power. You're coming out the Divine Feminine in the upright. So you're doing things right. She's better off than she has been. It feels like there's been progress here. The fact that things aren't quite there yet is not so bad because the thing is, look what's happening. The star is that transformation. You're right in the middle of this, right? The energies are literally transforming as you sit here and wait. So that's good news. And then you've got the Ten of Pentacles here, which is the whole treasure chest, the abundance, all of that you deserve coming in for you. And you guys both deserve this. If you guys can just make a decision to take a leap of faith together, the abundance that will flow into your lives, financial abundance, happiness, you'll be amazed at what comes into your lives together, right? You just have to both be willing to take that leap of faith and try this. Because your job as twin souls, I saw somebody post this and I can't remember who. Twin souls are on the cutting edge of human evolution. Like that's what we're doing. And so this transformation is very important and it's leading to a lot of happiness. So right now though, with the Magician in reverse, I would say, don't get so frustrated. Don't have a high expectations of this person right now because they're just not, they're not where you need them to be, but they'll get there. Just keep faith, have faith. If you know you're on a twin soul journey, you never give up faith that things are going to have a chance to work out someday, at some point, right? So keep the faith. Pray for that person to have strength, courage to make the decisions they need to make and to take action and to be brave, not to be little cowards, right? Next is Sherry. Yes, thank you, moderators. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate your love and support. Sherry, you're up. You're welcome, Erica. Good luck. So that's a good sign. And you got the High Priestess in the upright. That's another confirmation that your intuition is on point. Really good. Lower the expectations, up the vibe and the hope and the faith. And the self-love and self-care. That's the biggest thing. Because really, that's all a twin soul is really there to do until you're like in union. All they're really there for is to make you love yourself, respect yourself, do everything right for yourself that you haven't ever done before. Now they're going to make you do it. Sherry, are you here? If I don't know if Sherry's here. Laura, if you're still here, you can put your question up, and then Anne. Sherry, Laura, Anne. I think I'm gonna be back on tomorrow night. Actually, I've got a lot going on. I'm trying to save money for move. I've got to take Bentley to the vet, so I'm trying to get caught up on personal readings, and I'm gonna do a few of these the rest of the week. So probably tomorrow night. Yes, Kevin. Right. Oh, okay. So see, that's not good, Laura. I'll come back to you, Anne. I see your question. Okay. What's the nature of this connection for Laura with this Scorpio? What's the nature and advice? Oh, wow. Satiety. I love that. That's the Ten of Cups. So this is someone who could definitely the Magus. So the Magician, the Ten of Cups. Yeah, this is something that you can definitely manifest a really happy and healthy relationship for yourself. Certainly, this person is along for the ride, is what I'm saying. So if you really are able to bring that in, Ace of Cups, beautiful. Princess of Cups, Judgment. Yeah, so this is all good. This is looking really good, Laura. What I would say though is this, with the Magus, it's about manifesting. So you've got to decide: am I able and willing to do this? Like it's really up to you here. It all look this, the signs point to yes, but you've got to decide: is this something I want to go ahead and do? Am I? Because you said you're not being valued by Kevin, unfortunately, and that is someone I know how much you love him, and it's a shame he's losing out because I don't think he's ever going to have a chance with somebody ever again in his life who will love him the way you will. So too bad for him, right? But you know, you've got to go after your happiness. You've got to go bring in what makes you happy. And if he doesn't value you or doesn't value you enough to get out of a place that he's miserable in anyway, well, he's obviously got reasons for staying. So just send him love, light, thank him for his presence in your life, and go get yours because your life is waiting here for you with the Ace of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the freaking Magician. All of that's good. Like, you just got to go for it. I don't see anything bad about this situation at all that I could say, Laura. So I say go for it. Just do it. Distance. We're going to go on to Anne. Thank you, Laura. And Sherry, I don't know if Sherry's here or not, but Sherry, I hope you're here because we need to get your question because after I do these, I'm calling it a night. What messages do you have for Anne regarding love? I did, Am. You're next. Okay. So you've got good stuff coming in. You've got the Hierophant and the Six of Wands, which is like victory. And it's victory in this soul connection. Could be Taurus energy here. A lot of fire too. And air, but you're coming out with air for some reason. It's your guidance to be kind of decisive in your decision making. So this is definitely saying not to wait around for anything or anyone, but know that by being the Queen of Swords, you're actually giving yourself victory in this love connection. So I don't know if you get to a point where you're wondering if you totally need to cut someone out, it looks like the guidance is yes, and that's actually going to lead to them coming in stronger in the end. So don't be afraid to do that. Hey, Sherry, we'll come right back to yours. So don't be afraid to do that, Anne. You do have the Three of Wands here, so there may be some period of waiting for your sort of your ships to come in. There's that energy of I've manifested this, now I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for the return on my investment. It will come in. Don't worry about that. It will have no doubt. It will come in, and you will have victory in this. I love the Hierophant. Victory. That's what's up. Don't be afraid to be decisive in cutting people out of your life. Okay? You do have the Eight of Swords, so there is a little bit of energy. Yes, Sherry, I see it. I'll come back to you as soon as I finish this reading. Thank you. You do have the Eight of Swords, so there is an energy of being feeling a little bit stuck in, like you're not sure what direction to go in. But with the Queen of Swords, the universe is saying you do know what direction to go in. Be decisive in your decision. Yes, Sherry, I know. We're going to come back to you after I do this reading, Sherry. Thank you. Um, so the I'm sorry, and that made me lose my train of thought. With the Eight of Swords, it's like you're feeling like you don't know what to do, but the Queen of Swords as guidance tells me you do know what to do, okay? You know what to do, and you really need to be decisive in your decision making because as you're decisive, like I said, that shows very clearly, and that's going to pay off for you. You've got to have faith in that, though. Like you have to go, okay, I trust the universe. I know that if I'm decisive and I make decisive actions and I follow my instincts and my intuition and I do what I know is right, what feels right, whatever it is, it's going to pay off. Sherry. Hello, Jason. Lately, I've been experiencing personal attacks. Is this my DM's karmic or family? Black magic, maybe? Will they accept me as I feel they do what they can or halt the union? So I don't know about black magic and stuff. Like, I don't know how that all works, but I do know this. Sherry, I know that when it comes to twin souls coming into union, I have seen and witnessed that darker energies want to stop you from coming into union. That's true. That's 100% true because twin souls coming into union is helping something happen, right? That the darker energies in control don't want to happen to this planet. So, yes, darker energies will attach to people and use people to try and disrupt that union from happening. I've seen it in my life, in my relationship, clearly. And that's probably what it is. As far as black magic, is it black magic? I don't know. I don't really know about that kind of stuff. Like I said, to me, it's a dark entity attaching to a person and using that person to have that person just do crazy things to try and disrupt your relationship. It doesn't even need to be black magic. It's just that's what it is. To me, black magic is like somebody doing a love spell on you or a binding spell on you. I don't know about that kind of stuff. But I definitely know that there are darker energies and entities that try to stop twin souls from coming into union. And the bigger profile twin soul you are, the harder the darker entities try. Okay? Because you and your twin soul may do a lot of healing and be two people who are pretty close to like a union, and then some weird stuff will come out of like left field and throw you guys off. It's crazy. So don't overthink it too much or worry about it too much. Ultimately, love wins out. Love always wins, right? Whether it ends up being self-love and you learning needing to give yourself more love, or the love between the two of you, that unconditional love winning out. They're all gonna win. It's just right now what one needs to win, probably self-love, because you're getting the Eight of Cups, which is an energy of walking away from something and not putting the work into something unless you're getting equal work put in. Once I call your name, guys, if you're on my list, the list is now closed, but once I call your name, you're welcome to put your question up on the screen. He's coming in as the Page of Cups, too, so there's something he might need to apologize to you for, and sorry, that's upright. Ace of Swords. So there's also an energy, Sherry, of you needing to have a new understanding about something. The universe is trying to help you to understand something more clearly that maybe you don't understand at this time. So just be aware of that, okay, Sherry, because I'm not sure what that's about. But the Ace of Swords is like having clarity, and it's because like the universe is saying, here, this is the truth. Like this is what's really going on here. You need to understand this. So it's a great like clarity coming through that's helping you understand something that maybe you didn't understand clearly in the beginning. I would also be saying a lot of prayers for protection, guidance from your angels, and affirmations, and putting out like a light bubble of protection around you or something to that effect. Whatever you like to use, ask Archangel Michael to put some blue laser lights all around you, whatever works for you. You know, we all have our own different little procedures we do for protection. So you got to do what works for you. But I would do that if I was worried about some black magic on me, I'd be doing that stuff. So yeah, thank you, Sherry. Okay, so next is AM. AM, are you here? AM, you're welcome, Anne. Am I doing the right thing regarding twin flame and karmic? I'm separated from both. What's the guidance for AM regarding the twin soul and the karmic? Five of Swords. Too much ego involved here. Somebody's got to do some real ego death work. Like, and you can't really, like, that just has to happen. So I have to say, something hasn't gone through enough cycling yet. Because you've got to go through, like, or they maybe have to go, maybe that's why you're in separation. Somebody's ego is too out of control here. There is victory in the connection with your twin soul, but that goes without saying. And there's justice here. So everything you're doing, I think, is the right thing, but someone needs to get a hold of their ego. What's this about with this Five of Swords? Temperance, justice. So there's it's a whole thing about balance and letting the universe take care of this. So you're definitely, by being separated from them right now, I'd say you're absolutely AM, you're doing the right thing, because when I see temperance, that's about energies being balanced while you're out of the situation, just sort of letting the universe do the work for you, really. And the universe will do the work for you. Like, the universe can take care of this for you. It's not something you need to worry about or give yourself any stress about or even make a big thing about. You just do you. You focus on your own happiness, your own life. Someone's going to come in apologizing to you. I don't get a strong feeling for whether it's the twin soul or the karmic, but someone is coming in to apologize. And it's because of you staying away. Just stay away, stay out of this. Justice and temperance are both major arcanas, and they're both representative of the same situation. They're about the fact that as you're staying out of it, the universe can balance these energies out so that when it comes back around, especially the twin soul, it's a balanced, reciprocal love. Okay, equal give and take. That's so important. And you're going to find victory in this. So that's what's most important of all. Okay, I really like this energy for you. And I would say keep doing what you're doing. And someone is going to come in to apologize. And it seems like they're going to be very sincere. So you need to decide now and be ready and decide how you're going to deal with that when they come in. Okay. So good luck with that, AM. Guys, I want to thank you all for being here tonight so much. Christina Maria, I want to thank you so much for your help. You were my angel tonight, and you really helped me out. You always do, but I really needed you tonight, and I knew I would, so because I knew I was going to take a long list. So thank you so much. Thank you. You don't know how much I appreciate it. You're welcome, AM. Good luck with your relationship. Thank you to all of you for allowing me to read for you tonight. For those of you who didn't get on the list tonight, I'm going to try to come on tomorrow night for a little while. So hopefully you can get on the list then. And we'll do something special for everyone as well, like maybe pull a couple of Oracle cards or something. So we'll do that either tomorrow night or at the latest on Friday. Okay. Thanks so much, guys. You guys have a great night. I love you guys. Namaste. Bye, guys.